Oops. Hello, everybody. Welcome. How's everybody doing? Thank you for the raid, Avendaria. Not
Oh, you're so welcome.
not Avendria, like I've been calling you for like months. I felt so embarrassed when I realized it wasn't spelled like that. I was like, oops.
Oh, that's okay.
Anyway, welcome, raiders. Welcome, everybody. And welcome to tonight's episode of Chillin with the Ice Emperor. Tonight I have special guest, as you can guess, Avendaria, the not cat VTuber.
The not cat VTuber.
Yeah, the
My
Lizard
chat is gonna
Queen.
give me crap now.
Oh god. I thought I had your PNG from before, so I forgot
That's
to ask
okay.
earlier, and I'm like, oh crap, I don't actually have it. And I'm
That's
like,
okay. It makes it even funnier. So it's all good.
that's hilarious. And I was like, and I looked at your Twitter, I'm like, oh, this one, I can use this.
Yeah, it's perfectly placed just there.
The show will be Peck Live. Yes. Let us commence to the sour gummy worms discussion.
So we were having a sour gummy worm discussion in my chat.
Oh goodness.
Pigeon has been obsessed with gummy worms and has been eating a lot lately.
How many?
158 grams.
Oh god. So I need
When then
fish.
they were having a debate on how much that actually is because I don't know how to measure grams.
Get a food scale, I guess, and
Yeah.
put a bunch of gummy worms on there. Do I need fish?
Oh,
Yes, Michael, I always need fish.
we did talk about encrusting gummy worms in pop rocks. That's kind of fun.
That sounds amazing,
Doesn't it?
but like terrible at the same time.
Oh my
Like,
god,
eating
it's
all
gotta
that,
be
you get
tried.
so much sugar. Yes, I always need fish. God, next year I'm gonna try to get to 2,000 grams of something. Lot. That sounds like a lot. I always thought
It sounds
was...
like a lot, but I think it might not be crazy.
Huh.
Like
Always...
5 pounds.
I always thought it was like Avenue.
Yeah.
Huh.
Avin. Yeah.
Can't stay long, just want to say bye. Hi. Tell you it's my birthday. Happy birthday, Leveling! Everybody say happy birthday, Leveling Up Gaming! Yay!
Happy birthday!
Let me get an applause for him real quick. There we go. Sound alert. Happy birthday, buddy. Daria sounds so different while in Discord.
Oh my god. Edgy!
Loud.
Daria.
I'm kind of low. Did I turn myself up? I don't know if I can do that. Maybe turn Av down a little bit. Balance it, maybe? Okay, say something, Abby?
I'm gonna say something. Also, I was kind of screaming into the mic, so it might be that too.
Okay, so I turned you down like 10%. Hopefully that's a little better.
Okay.
Let me know, chat. No, that is low for me. Why is Daria so loud? Sorry about that. Yeah, a bit loud. Happy birthday. Just a little low. Turn her way down.
I'm just too excited. I'm yelling into the mic.
Excited to be on the show.
No, Hedgie just bullies me. Don't listen to him.
Okay. Alright. I think that's a little better. But yeah, welcome all. Hope you all had a good stream with Abby. You're playing Hot Wheels, right?
Yeah, we finished Stray, and apparently I had way less than what I thought was left over of the game, so we had to switch over to Hot Wheels.
I hate planning out streams because of that.
Because you don't know, yeah.
Yeah, and then like you're like, let's play something else.
Uh-huh.
Did I grab some sour gummy worms, put them in alcohol, and make an alcohol drink? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That sounds delicious.
That shouldn't even be a question.
I don't bully. Uh-oh. You always gotta bully the streamer, though. If you're not bullying the streamer, you're doing it wrong. You're doing everything wrong.
Hedgie's got my back.
Anyway, welcome everybody. Chillin with the Ice Emperor is my podcast where I talk to other VTubers and we talk all about VTubing and our adventures and our experiences. So let's start off with the first question tonight. Avi, can you please introduce yourself for the audience?
Okay, that's my least favorite part. Cool. No, I'm kidding.
Really? Okay.
Well, I always find it funny where like if you're ever in a situation where like someone's like, "Tell me about yourself," or like
Job
you know,
interviews, yeah.
yeah, it's like you blank right away and you're like, I can't talk about myself. And it's one of those things also too, like me personally, I'm not a boastful person and I'm not someone that's like, oh yeah, I gotta tell you all about me. I'm so cool. Like I don't have that confidence.
You're
So I'm
more
always like,
modest and reserved.
yeah, I'm like, I don't want to like flash about myself, but I'll at least say a little bit about
Well,
myself.
guess what? Now you
Oh,
have to. You have
oh
no choice.
no. Oh, the pressure. No, I'm kidding.
No
All right.
pressure,
Well,
just don't mess it up.
yeah, I rehearsed this. I have a 3-page document. No, I'm kidding.
Excellent, excellent.
I don't have anything written down. Okay. So I'm Avendaria. You can
Mhm,
call me Av or Avin. I'm the Lizard Queen Vtuber.
mhm.
Um,
Not a cat.
not in this, not a cat. Not as much as chat wants me to be a cat. Um,
They're gonna make it a thing, aren't they?
some of them already did. I may be someone's wallpaper,
Oh
right
dear.
now.
Oh dear. Wow.
Um, but if you want to go to any like little backstory, the Lizard Queen thing is not really like I'm not like a lizard person, though I have taken on like elements of like reptile-ish things just because I really like that. But backstory wise, I'm basically like the overseer, the keeper of like the lizards and reptiles. Um, so it's like I became like queen of them, I guess, because I was their protector.
Like
So that's where
all the
lizard.
lizards on your planet?
Basically, so like short story backstory. I'm from a planet called Thallo, and it's a planet where
Okay.
you can think like post-apocalyptic, like cyberpunk-ish. The world
Huh.
like ecosystem wise has basically gone to crap and the world's been taken over by big corporations that don't care about the planet and stuff like that. And so I'm kind of like a rebel character that's trying to save like the environment and planet and stuff like that everyone else is so against. And
Uh-huh.
I took in all these like lizards and reptiles in my area and made sure they had a population and took care of them. So that's like short story version.
Okay. So you're like the crazy
Yeah.
lizard lady.
Yeah,
Or the crazy
basically. But
cat lady.
instead of saying crazy cat lady, it's just lizard queen.
Right. The more formal
Yeah,
sort.
yeah, a little nicer tone to it.
More intergalactic backstories, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It sounds like you mixed Captain Planet with like fucking Mad Max right there.
Oh my God, I've never heard that. That's funny.
You like Captain Planet, but for like lizards, or like
Yeah.
Aquaman, but for lizards instead of
Aquaman
fish,
for
or
That's
something
great.
like
I love
that.
that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
put Aquaman, Lizard Aquaman in Mad
Lizard
Max.
Aquaman. Reptaman. Reptigal. I don't know.
Reptigal.
Reptigal.
Or
Oh my God, I need a cape now.
Lizard Rex. Thesaurus. I don't know.
I don't know.
Interesting. Daria lore right here, you boys. Write it down and be a test after this about the lore. Have you never told
Yeah.
anybody about this? Is this like a
Um,
secret?
no, when I had so I had my original model
Okay.
and it was 2D and I had like a basic backstory. When I went from 2D to a 3D model and I got a new one, I worked with a friend and he wrote this whole like going home story because my original model was supposed to be like at Earth and I had this whole
Hmm.
going back to my home planet story. And we did a stream where I got into VR chat and I read this story that was written by a friend of mine that it was written really well and I would love to like reread it and do like a read through.
Hmm.
But it has like a bunch of details on like that pertain a little bit to the backstory, but it's more of like an action sequence of like me going back to my home planet.
Well,
So,
heck.
but I don't outwardly talk about my lore on stream, I guess. It just doesn't come up much because I feel like that happens with anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have it like typed out somewhere that people can
Yeah,
read it?
yeah, I have I don't have it the like PDF posted anywhere.
Hmm.
I definitely like could do that. I just haven't touched it in a while. But it's cool. It's really well written. My friend did a great job.
That sounds very similar to me. I have mine. A friend helped. Well, I collaborated with a friend who's
Mhm.
very articulate.
Mhm.
He words things. He does fancy words when he tells stories. So
Yeah.
I came up with my lore, and I'm like, make this sound more better than how I put it.
Mhm.
And he put together this like it's like 7 pages of a backstory.
Yeah.
So I know.
Oh yeah, mine's long too.
Yeah, I don't find many VTubers that have detailed backstories. So like,
Yeah.
I always
Well,
love
and
it
like
when I meet someone else who does have that.
yeah, mine was fun too because the piece he wrote, and he's really interested in writing and like game development writing. And
Mm,
so the way we went about mine is it's not really like my backstory, but it's telling the story of like
your
when I went back
world.
to my planet. So it's like I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like reading a mini like comic book story, but it's not being like, "Oh, this is like how I grew up or this is how I
It,
became this."
it
It's just like going into
it's
it.
like the story that uh,
Like
uh
currently,
it's
like
like
a
a like an encapsulation of that story of you going
yeah,
back rather than the
yeah,
story of you yourself.
exactly. Yeah, it's really
Okay.
cool.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Reptigal sounds like it comes with side effects, probably. Probably
Oh
really
no.
scaly skin. I don't know. Cold blood.
There's some fine print there.
you might be cold blooded. Might need to stay in warm environments.
Yeah, I might need a heat lamp.
Heat blanket or a kotatsu
Yeah.
or the hell they call those things.
Oh yeah, the heated blankets.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Very, very comfy.
I'm sure. Too hot here.
Actually, we live in opposing environments. Actually,
That's true. That's very true.
you're cold blooded. I'm more or less like extra cold blooded, but like I don't need.
And wouldn't you be warm-blooded?
I'm the ice emperor, so like that wouldn't make sense. I don't think. Because like I would melt the ice if I were warm blooded. I think. I don't know.
But warm
I have no warmth in my body. I guess.
well, like cold-blooded, like reptiles are cold-blooded, and
Well,
because they're cold-blooded, they have to seek heat from somewhere else.
I'm
Where like if
actually
you're
I'm actually undead, so I mean,
oh, there you go. You don't have any blood.
pretty much. I don't need
Yeah.
warmth whatsoever. The joke is, it sounds like a medication. It does actually.
Reptigal.
Av is here. What? What? Yes, she is. She is
I'm here.
guest tonight.
Hello. Yes.
Interesting. Interesting. So you yourself aren't a reptile person. You just share a lot of features of them. Is it
Yeah.
is it because you've bonded with them so much, or?
I would say because I've spent like the majority of my time around them. I also like so in my backstory, I live kind of on like the outskirts of town in like a garage type setting, and I really like to tinker and experiment with things.
Mhm.
So I would say like there's no like official stories that I've come up with, but like going through the process of like helping these reptiles, helping them breed or helping them survive or be better, I could have like accidentally done something to myself or experimented with myself as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like just have a blood transfusion with the lizard.
Yeah. Because why not?
It sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta be fast and nimble like a lizard so I can run away from the scary people.
Does your tongue stick out like way far?
Not technically not on my model, but maybe we'll have to do some experimentations to make my tongue long.
Oh god. Oh god. Like you're for Halloween, you start freaking people out with your tongue.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh
get it
boy.
split too.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh
Tongue
boy.
can you get tongue tracking specifically
You
for your
can get
tongue?
your tongue split.
Well, no, like on your face cam, get like tongue tracking.
Oh, I have tongue tracking. I can stick my tongue out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's funny because if I wasn't streaming beforehand, I was gonna ask you if you wanted to like screen share my model so that she was actually moving because I think that would be fun, but it might be too much to set up now.
Uh, if you know how to do OBS Ninja.
I don't. I was just gonna like stream it on Discord and then you would have to capture like that window.
I'm too lazy for that right now.
That's fine. It was more of a fun idea if we had the time for it.
Right. Tell Daria I said good night. I need to go to sleep. Okay, hedgehog,
Good night, Hedgie.
edgy,
Hedgie. Yeah, it's very probably early in the morning where Hedgie is right now.
edgy the hedgy.
Yep.
Okay. That seems like a good answer. It's thorough.
Good answer. Good answer. We're on Family Feud now.
Yes. So, question number 2: what inspired you to be a VTuber?
Okay, this was a fun. Yeah, this was a fun one to think about because I think like a lot of VTubers, we all started around like the COVID shutdown era.
Quarantine. Yeah.
And yeah, like everything kind of blossomed from that. And I was playing a lot of games with friends, and I was kind of a part of a new friend group that I didn't really know many, like I knew some of them from like communities, but I didn't really like know them personally. But we hung out a lot on Discords, and everyone was getting into like this VTubing thing, and I was like, this seems like really cool. I've always wanted to stream games. I mean, I've always been like a huge game fan, and I
Hmm.
thought streaming would be fun, but I was too like shy or too scared, and I didn't really know that people could stream like without any cam, like just be like a faceless streamer. I
Hmm.
was like, man, I don't want to be on camera because that's like awkward. And then we were all getting into like this VTubing thing, and I probably wouldn't have been a VTuber without them because we kind of all grew together and we learned like how to do certain stream setups and like
Yeah, yeah.
one of my friends made my original model and helped me with that, and it kind of grew out of like this friendship group, and some of us still stream today, but I think that's kind of where it blossomed from, and I just thought it was such a cool idea that I kind of went with it because everyone else was doing it too. So it was kind of a bandwagon thing.
So you got
But
peer pressure to do it because all the cool kids were doing
I don't really think it was like peer pressure, but it was more it was a cool kid thing. I was like, oh, all my friends are doing it. Like I might give it a try and just see
it.
if I like it, you know? And I ended up really loving streaming and like making content. So it's been going from there.
Well, that's similar to me. I had a
Yeah.
friend group that just started. Well, did you watch like Alive or anything beforehand, or like?
No, not really. I mean, I didn't really know anything before like my friends started sharing stuff. We were in like a whole
Mm,
like Discord channel together, and they would like start to share things, and then I was never a huge like Hollow Live fan or anything even after like when I started VTubing,
right.
but they were the ones that really like taught me and showed me everything.
Okay, that's actually really similar to me. More or less, I had friends that a friend group that are they got really into Hollow Live, and I don't know what the
Hmm.
hell it was, and then they're like, "Oh, check it out, pick one of them," and I'm like, "Okay, I'll go with the English generation because it just started and I don't know Japanese, so like,
Hmm.
and I'm like, oh, I'll watch some Gargura. I watched a little bit of her. It's funny because
Hmm.
I never expected her to fucking go on to take over the damn world, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then like they're like, fuck it, we're gonna do VTubing, and they're like, you want to join? And I'm like, okay,
He's like, I'll give it a shot.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
But it was yeah, it just went from there. It's funny
Hmm.
because I really didn't watch much Hololive besides a little bit of Gargura. So I
Yeah.
jumped in. I never used Twitter beforehand and any of that shit, so I had to learn. Man,
I
it
didn't
was
either. Yeah, now that I think about it, I never used Twitter before VTubing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
And
no.
now it's a hole.
And now it's the hellscape that we have to inhabit.
Hmm.
Welcome, Kitten Shop. Welcome. So yeah, that's very similar to me. I think I've met a couple other people who are like that. They just did it on a whim. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, it
like,
was more of like other people were doing it in my friend group, and it was like all anyone ever talked about. And I was like, I'm gonna give it a try because it sounds like it would be fun. It was also one of those things. I I have always been like a pretty shy, introverted person,
mhm,
and when COVID happened, I kept telling myself I want to do things that push me out of my comfort zone and like things I wouldn't necessarily do because I wanted to be too safe. And when I saw everyone doing this VTubing thing, I was like, man, like talking to strangers and being like a personality online sounds terrifying. Let's do it. Like,
overexposure therapy or whatever it is. Like just
yeah,
sink
I
or
wanted to
swim.
do something new and something that scared me and see if I could like conquer that.
Interesting. Did you ever like stream beforehand or no?
No, no, my very first stream was my debut stream as a
Hmm.
VTuber.
Interesting. Very
Yeah.
interesting. Well, I'm like, give yourself a pat on the back for really pushing yourself like that. Looks like you're
Yeah.
doing really well.
Thank you.
Okay. Next question. How long have you been VTubing for?
So, in December coming up would be my 2-year mark.
So you started December of 2020.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
me. It was like the end of October of 2020. That
Yeah. I
whole
feel like
quarantine era.
there was a huge bloom like right around the end of that year.
Yeah.
Definitely like out of the out of the COVID stuff.
100%. Yeah.
Mhm. So, it's it's really interesting to see, especially with the friends I started with. There's a few of them that really don't stream anymore, or they do every once in a while, or like now that
Yeah,
like COVID's over, they have other things that other hobbies they're like more into and do. But it's
yeah,
really interesting to see how everyone has like gone different paths, and I've like been really pretty decently consistent over like almost 2 years of doing it,
yeah.
where I haven't taken many breaks or anything, and I don't know, it's like I'm not trying to say like I've done better than them by any means, but it's interesting to see how everyone goes their different ways and how they kind of went through the VTuber experience.
Did you expect to go on this long?
No.
You just do it for a brief period
It
and then nope.
well, okay. When it comes to me for like hobbies, which I definitely think VTubing is a hobby for me, I am the type of person that wants to stick my finger in every little thing and try different things. But I always like I'll do it for like a couple months and then I'll go on to something else.
Hmm.
And this is probably besides cosplay, this is the longest running hobby I've probably consistently done.
Hmm.
That I've like
Nice.
dedicated like the time to, which is crazy.
So it seems like it's something you really, really just clicked with.
Oh yeah, I didn't think I would ever click with anything like that, especially being like an introvert that I am. But it's been a whole lot of fun. I've learned so much from doing it.
Yeah, it's pretty similar for me. The people I started with, essentially both quit. Well, one
Hmm.
quit, and others like indefinite hiatus, I guess.
Yeah.
So like, and I didn't think I'd get that far at all either.
Hmm.
I thought it'd be a win, but like, here I am, still fucking doing this.
Yeah, I mean, if you're having fun with it still, why not?
I did. I am. I just have too many fucking games to play on Steam, and I'm
Yeah,
like, might as well
I
just
get
stream
that.
it. Fuck it, stream that shit.
I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years almost. Dang!
Yeah.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you have
It's
a?
pretty cool.
Did you have a celebration for your 1 year?
I did. We did like a little celebration stream. And my memory is the memory of a fish, so I don't really remember what we did, but we did something. I'm sure we did.
So you got something planned for your 2 year then?
I don't have anything planned officially yet. I feel like it's a little too early, but I definitely will do something.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Next question. What kind of content do you stream?
Hmm. I'm gonna be like every other VTuber, say I'm a variety streamer now.
Yay!
I um
Variety.
I feel like I don't have one specific content I really stream. I if I look in like the past year, I've been really into different types of racing games. We do play a lot of racing games on the channel.
I have seen you
I
play a
like
lot, yeah.
Yeah, and I also like to do like kind of longish series of a game. So we just finished Resident Evil 7. So that
Hmm.
was like my most recent long series, and then we just finished Stray. That wasn't a very long game, but I do like to like do a game start to finish and
Hmm.
not really jump around to too many games.
You
And
like
if
it
I
when
am,
you start.
yeah, and if I'm doing like a big game like Resident Evil, I will sometimes like I'll take a break for this day and do a racing game, but I don't like to jump between like too long games because it's too much story and I get confused.
Hmm.
Um, but definitely, I love like story-driven games. I love puzzle games.
Hmm.
We've recently been trying to do more VR chat streams. I really love streaming VR chat. It's just a lot of fun, and I like hanging out with friends in VR chat.
Yeah,
Um,
it's fun to sit
Welcome
there and talk
to
with everybody.
Glacierland. Enjoy all
yeah.
the rides and make sure not to freeze
What
to
else?
death.
Benjamin,
I
thank you for the follow. Welcome.
I love okay, I love like scary things and I love horror, but there's something about horror games that are really hard for me to do.
You love horror and you
And
hate it as well, huh?
I don't know what it is. Like, okay, I've talked about this on my stream before, like talking about horror things, because everyone's like, Av, like, how can you, how like you love this kind of stuff, but you can't get through a horror game easily? And
Hmm.
like I mean, I pushed myself to get through Resident Evil 7, and it was a little tough at some points. But I can go through haunted houses. My friends push me to be the first one through, and I have no problem with it. I love
Hmm.
horror movies. I love like gross, creepy shit. But I don't know what it is about a game, if it's because I'm like in control or I don't know what's coming
I
or
think I think it's because you're more immersed in any other horror media than a game.
yeah.
It's
But
like jump scares in horror movies don't really get me anymore.
no.
Because it's really obvious when they're coming and I just
Hmm.
expect them, so it's like, oh, okay, whatever. But in a game, they still get me because
But see,
I'm immersed in it.
I always compare it to like haunted houses. Like, have you ever been like around like Halloween time
Yeah.
at like theme parks or whatever? They do
Yes.
haunted houses.
Yep.
So I always try to compare it to that. And I love going through haunted houses. And yes, I get like jumped and stuff. Like I get like scared, but it's always fun. And out of my friend group, whenever we go, they always tell me to go first because they know I don't mind going first. But I can handle that and I have fun with it. And I'm not saying I don't have fun with horror games because I have fun with them. But it's something that like
You still get
maybe
really unnerved. But
maybe it's because I have the ability to like pause the game or like quit the game. Where like if I'm in a haunted house, I don't have that ability to like just shut down. So maybe it's like that feeling of like I could be safe, but I'm putting myself through this that freaks me out. I don't know.
you feel like you have an easy escape, so that's why you feel scared.
Maybe I don't know.
That seems
It's
a
a
little.
weird feeling.
That seems a little contradictory, but
A little bit,
it's hard.
yeah.
That sounds hard to describe. I kind of think where you're going for, though.
Yeah, something like that. But
Interesting.
I find it really funny because I do love that stuff, and it's hard for me to play those games. But we have played a couple of really good horror series on the channel, so it's been a lot of fun with those.
Well, pat on the back for finishing 7.
Thanks.
Did you go through the DLC too, or no?
No, I do kind of want to do the DLCs, but we'll have to see.
Okay. Your
Yeah.
chat can bully you into it. Then they can bully you into playing 8.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh boy. But yeah, so mostly just gaming in general.
Yeah.
No karaoke or anything else.
Nope, not a singer. But I would say we will have some nights. So if I'm in the mood, I'll do like a racing game and I'll do like a themed like maybe we'll do 80s night for a racing game because racing games are pretty chill where there's not really like much to commentate on besides like oh man like oh no like so
Yeah.
I like to have music playing and sometimes we'll do theme nights like that. Another I mean I don't sing well. I don't have a great voice, but but I'll jam out because it's fun and I like the vibes. We haven't done one in a hot minute, but we try to do like every couple months or so. A couple of my friends and we do what we call a drink and jam where we play Risk of Rain is always the game. And then we drink and we have some type of theme. So we've done what have we done? We've done like decades. So we've done like 80s night. We've done Halloween themed. What else? We did Irish theme for St. Patrick's Day. So those are always really fun. We'll have music and it's just chill and we're having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are really fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do like community kind of nights?
I haven't done much with like my community besides like special event days like birthday celebrations or like my 1 year anniversary. I think we did some like community games, but I haven't done much like with chat community wise.
Okay. Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do cosplaying too?
Yes, I do. In the real world, I do.
So then like you gotta like have your character cosplay as well. And
Yes.
whatever cosplay you do.
Yeah. We did for I think it was last year for Halloween. I did a few like posts on Twitter where like every week I did like a cosplay on my model of like a horror icon. That was kind of fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
You like
Might do
Jason Voorhees and stuff like that?
what did I do? I did Chucky. I did just like a ghost. I did Billy from Saw.
Nice.
Just some little fun ones. I might do something again like that this year. They're really fun.
Oh, man, I recently discovered you do art, actually.
Yeah, right? So I'm not super confident in my art, and I feel like I don't do it enough to really get the practice that I want, but I've always been a very creative person, and I love, like, even, like, in cosplay and stuff, I love, like, creating, and I'm a really good seamstress, so I like that kind of stuff, but digital art has been, like, a new medium for me that I'm not very confident in, but I try to dabble in when I have time.
I saw that picture you do. I was like, dang, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, that was really fun. That's me like experimenting with kind of a new art style that I'm trying to get into.
So like arts and crafts and art in general.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Neato.
You
ever thought about doing an art stream, or are you too not confident enough yet?
Probably not a drawing art stream. I think I'd be totally down to do like a physical art stream. Like if I just had like my hands showing, we like crafted something. Because
Yeah.
I like using my hands and I like making things where like I'm not confident with like the pen and paper side, but I'm confident with like the 3D build something or make something.
Like threads and stuff.
Yeah, or like cosplay props and like foam work and or like sewing or stuff like that would be
Oh, hey.
fun.
That'd be a nice
Yeah.
thing to tap into sometime.
Yeah, I might give that a try. We'll have to see if I can get a setup going for
Do like
that.
a tutorial stream on how to make things.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would recommend posting some more of your art at over time, whatever you're proud of.
Yeah, I
I
mean
think
it's
people would love
more
to see more, yeah.
it's more of finding the time to do it.
That too,
I
yeah.
like I started working on a piece the other day and we'll see if I ever finish it because it's just I don't have time to really do any like extracurricular stuff.
Busy
Yeah.
Abby.
Yeah, so busy.
Righty. Next question we'll go with. Who made your art and your model?
Okay, I pulled up things because I didn't want to like say anything or mispronounce.
Okay.
So my model art is done by Jin Amber, and
If you
she
want to
does have a
DM me them, I can put them in the chat if you want.
yeah. Let me I guess I didn't pull up her Twitter, but I pulled up her Etsy. Hold on, let me pull her up on Twitter.
Okay.
When I was looking for a model artist, I really wanted like something with a little bit of a unique style. And there was something about like her art that really just like captured me. I'll send you
Okay.
her Twitter there.
In Amber X.
Yeah.
Alright, here's their Twitter.
And the funny thing too is when I found her, she maybe only did like one other model. Like she didn't really have many examples of actually doing model art, but I wanted to like throw some confidence in there and just like hope she could like do well because all of her other art looked different. And I know model art is a whole different like beast, but she did a really great job.
Yeah. Well, she made the model or the art? Sorry.
The art, yeah, the art of
Okay.
the model. Yeah.
And who did the model?
And then here's the link to who did my rigging. So, Kobotano, he actually, it's funny, he did my very original 2D model rig, and he was like super new to the whole like live 2D rigging and everything. And he did a pretty like decent job on my first model. It was like a super simple model, and I came back to him because I've seen how much he's grown and how like how much better he's gotten at doing rigging. And I was like, hey, do you want to give a shot at my new model? And he's like, yeah.
Well, I think it turned out really great actually. I love your live 2D.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm very happy with her too.
Yeah.
I knew
Check
if
her
I was
out,
gonna
too.
spend the money, like I
Yeah.
needed to love it.
Make sure it's something you don't want to like get like replaced or anything. I don't know. I
Yeah.
see people getting like multiple live 2D models
Dude,
and I'm like,
I
where are
don't
you
know
getting this
how.
money? What the
I
heck?
don't know how. Yeah.
What
I
the?
knew it was something I was gonna keep for quite a while, so I needed to be happy.
Yeah, like at least a year. Jeez. Like,
Oh yeah.
but yeah, this one turned out really well, and I'm really glad you're happy.
Yeah,
I think
thank you.
everybody.
Yeah. I think it's something about like just the style of it and how she moves. I think it fits me really well, and yeah, everyone seems to love her.
And then we got the wheel. Did you make that yourself, or did you get to add it on?
I got that added on. So Amber actually designed that wheel to match my model.
Nifty. The eye
Yeah.
in the center is perfect, man.
Yeah.
Fucking love how that looks. Nifty. Next question. What are some of your favorite anime?
Ooh. This question's always funny to me because I used to be like a huge anime head, and the past like year I've really fallen out of like especially a lot of the newer animes because I don't have time to watch like anything. I literally just I come home and I maybe watch like a few YouTube videos and then I like go do something else.
Yeah.
So I'm a little out of it, but for like ones that like I truly just like love, I love One Piece, and I really need to get caught back up again.
One Piece. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's probably like one of my all-time favorite animes is One Piece.
Nifty, nifty.
Yeah. I'm caught up to like right after the Big Mom arc, but I haven't gotten any farther than that. And then what else? I do have like a guilty pleasure for idol animes, and my favorite idol anime is Zombieland Saga.
I've seen that, yeah. It's
Yeah.
pretty ridiculous. I love it.
I love it because it's ridiculous and it's not like the stereotypical idol anime.
There's zombies that become idols. I spent a minute, but like.
Yeah, it's really good. So like the main character, she was in high school or like in grade school or something, and she was so excited to try out for this idol thing. And on her way there, she gets hit by a truck. So so she's dead, and these different idol stars or like performers or just like people with personalities got revived, and they're all from like different eras in Japan, and they're all zombies and they have to perform as an idol group, but they can't let people know that they're zombies, so they wear like makeup and stuff, and it's really charming and it's really unique, and the music's good and I love it.
Yeah, I watched the first half of the first season. I gotta get back into it. It was funny.
I still have to finish the second season.
When like the girl started rapping, I was like laughing my ass off.
Yes.
I fucking died when that happened, man.
Yep.
Shit. That series is like super ridiculous.
It's just fun, and it's different than like Love Live or anything like that. Which I'm not ripping on Love Live because I did watch Love Live and I had a Love Live phase myself, so
Can't knock it till you try it.
Yep.
All right. Any others in particular? Your all-time favorites?
I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's a classic.
Fuck yes.
Yes. My favorite part is part 8. I still need to finish it, but it's my favorite part.
Do you prefer the anime or the
manga? It depends. I haven't read all of the different parts in the manga. I've mostly read a little bit of 7 and most of 8. I haven't read any of the earlier stuff because it was already in like anime form and I just wanted to watch it. But I really like part 2 as well. But yeah. Wamu is best man.
Oh goodness. The fucking Pillar Man.
Yeah, I love the Pillar Man.
The Aztec gods of fitness.
Yes.
Like
I had a cosplay Wamu once, and it was hilarious.
You did?
But I didn't have to, but I chose to cosplay him, and he's probably one of my favorite cosplays.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yes.
That must have been hard.
It's actually really fun. It's like my go-to like drinking cosplay if I want something like simple and just fun. And that costume's hilarious. I call it my golden diaper cosplay.
Golden diaper.
Yep. Because it looks like he's wearing a golden diaper.
Oh my god. So some people like actually prefer the anime to the manga, which is interesting because I didn't think people would like ever prefer. Like usually everybody's like, fucking manga's better and shit like that.
So with JoJo, I could see it though, because there's like a charm about it being in an animated form and that like style of it.
Yeah, it's highly stylized anime. I think they did a really good job with that.
Just don't watch the abridged version of the like first and second part.
Uh-oh. Shit, I didn't know they did a abridged of JoJo. Shit.
Yeah, but okay, you can watch it if you've seen JoJo, but if you've seen nothing of JoJo, don't watch it because it's literally like a crack episode.
They like spoil a lot of shit.
It happens so fast and you don't know what's going on.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Right. Any others in particular that are your all-time favorites?
When I thought about this question, I kind of thought about it in like categories because it's been a while since I've watched a lot of stuff.
I would say
I think the only
feel like all-time favorites in particular.
Yeah,
like,
I think I have like a favorite like BL. I love Given.
Never heard of it.
Given has a soft spot in my heart. I'm not a huge BL fan, but I really love Given. It's like it's like about like a really shy boy,
Mm-hmm.
and he's got a lot of baggage, and it's
Uh-huh.
all like it's all music related. So he really wants to learn guitar because his like ex that passed away played guitar, and so he finds this other kid at school that's in a band and like is really good at guitar, and so he has him teach him. But then the shy like cute kid has like this amazing voice, so he joins the band. But it's like it's
What?
very it's very like stereotypical, I feel like, but it's so cute and I love it. It's like a guilty pleasure.
Shame on you for liking it. Guilty. You're guilty.
Guilty.
First time someone said a boys love series. That's funny. That's funny. Congratulations. You're the first
God,
one.
and I have a best friend that she's like a diehard BL fan, and so we only connect on Given because it's the only BL I watch. But she's like so happy that I watched one.
She's like, I corrupted you too.
Yeah.
Ah, that's
Mhm.
funny. All right. Any others in particular, or do you feel like that sums
No,
it up?
I'll stick with those. I mean, there's a lot of good animes out there, but I can't really think of many because it's been forever since I've really dedicated to watch some.
Yeah, I feel. I think like a lot of people once they started VTubing, they like just didn't have as much time for anime afterwards.
Dude, VTubing is like a full-time job. You have time for nothing.
Yeah, it's like another part-time job on top of your full-time job.
Yup.
Yeah, gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's so JoJo, Boys Love, and then One Piece.
One Piece,
That,
yeah.
that covers a lot of ground, actually. I think.
Yeah. It's a good mix, you know. I'm well-rounded.
All right, next question. This is a tough one. What has been the
Yeah.
most challenging aspect of VTubing for you?
So I have kind of like a comical answer, and then I have like an actual like pretty serious one.
Okay.
I'll start with like the comical one. I think one of the like most challenging aspects of VTubing is being good with your money and
Oh no.
and like not going crazy. It's a really hard thing because it's
It
so
is.
exciting getting art. It's so exciting. Like you always want to upgrade your stream, upgrade your
Mhm.
model,
Yeah.
and it's really hard to have that self-control and not spend money.
And not buy all those fucking skips that you want, not get all those
Yep.
nice models that you want, yeah.
Mhm.
And then buying
Yeah.
games on top of that, and then wow.
Yeah. And yeah, any stream upgrades,
Computer
tech
equipment.
upgrades, yeah, computer stuff. It's it's really hard to like be smart about that and be responsible.
Let me see. I guess I sound kind of quiet on my end. Is it?
Mhm.
Not sure if I'm not talking loud enough or if it's like muted on the screen.
I also could just be really loud.
I
When
could.
you give me talking about like passionate things, I feel like I get loud for someone who's not naturally
It
loud.
might be me just not speaking up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is it my fault? I wonder. I'm not certain.
I could try listening to stream and see what it sounds like.
Yeah, go ahead. It might just be me. Might be me not talking loud enough to my fucking mic.
I think it sounds pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
Okay. Maybe I'm just not talking loud enough. I'm gonna start
Maybe.
yelling in my microphone. For
Yeah,
everybody.
yell.
Oh my god, I'm a VTuber.
Get mad, yell.
Yeah, let's fight like we're on
Yeah.
Twitter. I hate you. Hot take.
I hate you. No.
Your hot take, I'm gonna get you canceled. Ah. Okay. So that's you say it's a comical answer, but it's also a very real one too, I think.
It is a very real one, but it's like you have to laugh at it because you can't take it like, too seriously. But there are people that obviously have spending problems, and VTubing is a big part of that. So
like just one skip in particular can run you like $100-something sometimes.
oh my god, yeah.
Depending on the quality of the artist and all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And there has been a lot of talk actually of not spending yourself into the ground for VTubing, you know.
Yeah.
For
When
a lot of us who this is a hobby.
Yes.
It's not a career per se.
Yeah, and that kind of bleeds into like my like serious like challenging aspect is that like people, if you go into this as a hobby and you don't find putting money into your hobby, that's fine. You still have to be smart about like what you're spending.
Yeah.
But a lot of people like obviously want to get big. They want to make money from it, either make a career. And if you're sinking yourself in the hole by spending that kind of money, you're not gonna ever make it back if that's like your end goal.
Well, like even then, like spending a bunch of money on a skeb doesn't guarantee you anything in return. Like
No,
you might
okay,
like
commission like art form is for you. You have to admit it. It's for
pretty
yourself.
much. Yeah,
Like,
like you're not guaranteed to even get any follows out of it, you know?
yeah,
Like you
like
never
it
know.
might
It
be
could just
something that's cool to share, but
it,
I feel like most of the time it's for yourself.
yeah, if it's something like particular, like if you like this specific thing that you get art of,
Mhm.
and you think I don't know, like some art that I feel is more geared towards the business side than others, and a lot of
Mhm.
mine tends to be a little more niche, niche
Yeah.
market sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a very serious topic that a lot of us
Yeah.
probably should think about.
Yeah, and that was kind of segueing into like for me this is a hobby. Like it would be cool one day to make like money from it, but I'm never going to make a living from it. But I
it's
would
oof. Like a lot of people I think underestimate how hard it is to make a living off of it. Like you have
yes,
to make
and
like
that was going to be
hundreds.
like yeah, that was going to be my challenging aspect is like growing and like
Yes.
marketing yourself, and there's so many people out there streaming, and
Yes.
not just VTubers. You have to think of VTubers as a very niche thing. Like
Yes.
you don't fit in the regular streaming category on Twitch. You're a
No.
very niche thing,
Yes.
and there's enough of us where it's hard to grow, it's hard to network yourself. You have to be like
Yep.
pretty unique. You have to create a community that's going to keep growing along with you.
Yep. You have to just keep fucking grinding
Mhm.
forever.
And it's like I was saying earlier, it's a full-time job. You have to make content on multiple platforms if you
Yep.
want to grow.
Yep.
You put into work, into editing, and
Yep.
doing all this stuff off stream.
Yep.
People think, oh, VTubing is fun. Like, I don't mind streaming, playing a game, hanging with friends. But there's so much that happens off stream, like off of those few hours that you're streaming a game.
I think the healthiest mindset people should go into this is not like me. It's like, oh, it's a side gig.
Mhm.
I might make a little money. That's fine. But it's not
Yeah.
going to be like, I don't see it as a main income.
No.
Like, I don't want to overestimate my ability and say, oh, yeah, I'll totally make hundreds a week to live off of
Mhm.
this shit. I'm totally going to quit my fucking job to just do this full time. Nah.
Mhm.
There's so many people in here that just jump in for money
Yeah.
because they see
Oh,
Hollow
yeah.
Live. They see Hollow Live, they're like,
Mhm.
fuck it, I can do that too. And then
Mhm.
they jump in, they spend, I don't know how much fucking money on fucking multiple live 2D models, and then they realize they don't like it. And then they
Yeah,
leave.
and those are the ones that are miserable.
I've
And
had
they
somebody, like, I saw somebody spend a shitload on a nice live 2D, right? Have their
Uh-huh.
debut, and, like, immediately just quit the next week.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
insane. Like, I don't know if they're just expecting a shitload or what, but
Some people are expecting that like what happens to like the 1% of people where they get found and they get popular really quickly,
yep.
and it just doesn't happen to everyone. It
Nope.
can't.
It's like a lot of it is luck. A lot of
Mhm.
it is like marketability. Like,
Mhm.
is your design likable? Does it stand out? Does it charm people? Does it make them laugh? Does
Mhm.
it entertain them in some form, shape, or way?
Mhm.
And
And you also
everybody
have
wants to
to
be that.
yeah, you have to understand that a lot of these, like I'm not talking about Hololive, but a lot of these indie VTubers that you see get big really quickly, a lot of them were previous streamers, so they know what
Yeah.
they're doing. They know how to grow and market themselves. They just completely rebranded to be a VTuber because
Yes.
that's the direction they wanted to go in. So they already have that knowledge.
I know some people, like some who were like professional artists beforehand. Like that was a
Mhm.
big plus for them coming into this. This is a
Yeah. Oh yeah.
fantastic career option for artists, professional
Mhm.
artists, I would say.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Especially on the cost where they just make all their own shit. They don't have to pay for anything if they're
Or
skilled
even if
enough.
they don't go into the VTubing side, they can go into, the creation side. You create overlays, you create art for all the other VTubers,
Yeah.
get into that market.
Yeah. I've met someone who is like a professional actor before getting into VTubing. So then like
Oh, that's
getting on
neat. Yeah.
stream, like talking and all that shit, that's cake
Mhm.
for them.
Yeah.
People who've taken like who've been professional musicians or
Mhm.
people that sing, people that do all this crap. Theater in general, it benefits you a lot. Theater and
I'm
art,
sure.
you're
Yeah.
like you're bomb, you're set right there. So
Mhm.
yeah, some people have natural legs up. When it comes to just getting on stream and gaming, you either got to be like really entertaining or cute or funny or really good at the game.
Or lewd.
Or lewd. Yeah, lewd goes a long way too. Or extremely cutesy, I feel,
Yeah.
goes a long way as
Mhm.
well. But I don't know, just gaming by itself isn't enough, I feel.
No, not usually, unless you're like really good at the game and you really have a niche and you're really knowledgeable about stuff. Like I have like a friend of a friend that I know who's like a pretty decently big streamer. He only does like Yu-Gi-Oh and card games and he's super good at it. He's
Yeah.
super knowledgeable. So people watch his streams for that kind of stuff and he gets, hundreds of views for that. But it's not because I mean, I don't want to rat on him, but I don't think he's the most interesting guy. But it's because he's really
It's
good.
his skill.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's being skilled at a game or
Mhm.
being just really entertaining in some shape or way. If you're funny, if you're cute,
Yeah.
if you're lewd, something. You gotta have that certain you have that plus, that stat,
Yeah.
statistic, extra statistic, or whatever the heck you want to call it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty small time myself, so I'm not claiming to be an expert either. I'm just
No, yeah,
talking
me either.
from what I've
Just
what I've seen,
a, a
like
lot
what
of
I've observed.
observations.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think it's healthy
Mhm.
to go into this thinking of it as a side gig, not a main
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Like people
You
demonize like wanting money, and that's okay. Going in it for money, just like not expecting to make a shit ton. I think it's
Mhm.
irresponsible to assume that going into it. I think
Yeah.
you need to test the waters first before you
We have
decide
to
to go
see
that
if
route.
you even like it, if you're
Yes.
even like skilled enough to keep up with it and have the
Yes.
dedication for it. Yeah.
Yes. You always need to test the waters, I think. It's funny because like I think about the manager at my job, the owner of the
Mhm.
business at my job. Like he's the type that just thinks, "Oh, I'm gonna do this and it's gonna work." He just
Mm.
implements like some new system without testing
Yeah.
it. He doesn't
Oh
fucking test
no.
it. He just says, "This is gonna work. This is how we're gonna do it. It's gonna work. It's gonna be great." And then we do it, and it's fucking terrible. It doesn't work.
You can't. No, you
It's
gotta think of every single outcome and how you're gonna
I
overcome each
hate
thing.
I hate that mindset. And a lot of
Yeah.
people, I think it's really toxic to have people for people to be having that mind going into it with that mindset.
Well, and a lot of people like I don't want to rip on anybody because everyone does things their own way, but a lot of
Right.
people that have that mindset are the same people that are like, I'm gonna make friends with this big VTuber and I'm just gonna ride the waves, or like they're the type of people that they're irresponsible with their money and they'll stream every once in a while and they'll get really depressed that they didn't have
Mhm.
the stream views they wanted
Mhm.
and
Yeah, just I don't know, ease into it, test the
yeah,
waters,
because if
see where
not,
you
you're
want to
gonna be
go.
miserable.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Some people, I don't know, just like some people are naturally better than the others. People can
Mhm.
work and build it up. It is gonna take time, energy, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in that way.
Mhm.
So just like try not be prepared and just see it as a side gig. And it's like that's the joy of indie VTubing is, to me, being as creative as you want with your brand and seeing how far you can take it.
Yeah, and don't be disappointed if things don't go exactly how you want them to go. You
Just
just kind of
remember,
have
it's
fun with
also
it.
a big part of it is luck. You can
Yeah.
bust
Oh
your
yeah.
ass. You can really
Mhm.
bust your ass and make a good stream, and just doesn't work out.
Oh yeah.
You don't get noticed, and it sucks. It sucks. But you
Mhm.
always need to give yourself credit for the work that you do. You
Oh,
have to
for
give
sure.
yourself that credit, even if other
Yeah.
people don't give it to you. That's what sucks is that like you're looking for like affirmation from others when really
Mhm.
you need to give it to yourself at the end of
Yeah.
the day.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Yes, yes. Yeah, that's a pretty good, well-rounded opinion. I feel very fair. But yeah,
Yeah.
very, very good thing that I think people should think about.
It's a serious topic that I don't think enough people really talk about,
Hmm.
and it's good to share.
All right. On the flip side, what has been your favorite aspect about VTubing?
Ah, my favorite. Um, Honestly, I've met a lot of people through VTubing that I don't think I would have ever met otherwise.
Hmm.
I've
Definitely.
I've had some like VTubing friends like come and go, people that don't really stay. I'm not a huge like social person.
Hmm.
Like if we're friends and we talked once, I'll stay your like acquaintance, your friend forever, even if I don't talk to you. Like if I didn't talk to you in a month and you randomly messaged me, I'd be like, hey, we pick up right where we left off.
Yeah, yeah.
And but some people aren't like that. They need like constant interaction, and I can't do that for them. I can't do that with online people. I can barely do that with my IRL friends.
I believe that's called being more on the introverted side.
Yeah.
You don't have a shit ton of social energy.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
But I have met a lot of really cool people through VTubing, and people that I think would be like my lifelong friends.
Yeah.
That are just really cool. And I've learned so much from other people through VTubing. And to go off of that, like another favorite aspect of VTubing is I love learning new things and figuring things out. So like learning how to set up a stream and figuring out how to set things up and using my art skills to create overlays and stuff. I just had like one of my first overlay commissions for a friend, a VTuber, so that was like really cool to like learn how to do that. And
oh wow, nice.
I like that kind of stuff, learning new things, sticking my fingers in things.
You like experiencing all kinds of new shit.
Oh yeah, I like to try everything
like
once.
creating things in general.
Yeah.
That's good for, well, I mean, for a fucking content creator in general. Yeah, very good trait to have. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not afraid to like try new things, and if it doesn't work for me, or if I don't like it, other people don't like it, that's fine. Like I tried it.
Yeah. Don't beat yourself up. A lot of people get really depressed over this if it doesn't pan out.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Like it's okay if you try something that doesn't work out. I've had moments like that. I've had very long periods of stagnation. I've had periods of like short, very low viewership, but like, but then like I'll change whatever game I'm playing. I'll change the time that I play. You know, you mess around.
Yeah.
Sometimes things work a little better, sometimes not.
Yeah, of course, you figure it out.
Yeah, but if this is like hurting you emotionally, I would just kind of like maybe take a break. Maybe reconsider.
And there's nothing wrong with taking breaks. People are too afraid to take breaks for their own well-being.
Yeah. Like, if you really, like, you burn yourself to the ground, IRL, it's gonna kill your VTubing.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
You do need to take care of that outside. I think people put, like, their well-being in VTubing before IRL. Or they put, like, they, what's the word? They don't prioritize correctly, I feel.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. At the end of the day, we're all real people with real lives that have other things we need to take care of first before a hobby.
Yeah.
Including yourself.
Yeah, definitely. I've met people all over the flippin' world, and that's been really
another
impressive.
Really cool thing.
Yeah. Like I've met somebody from Africa, from Germany, from flippin' what else? From the UK, from England, from Ireland, from like everywhere. It's great.
Yeah.
I want to make a friend in every state of the United States.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool. you get one of those. You gotta get one of those posters that have the scratch off states.
Yep.
You visited each state, but instead it's I made a friend. State.
All right. I need Alaska friend. Someone from Alaska.
Oh no.
That's probably gonna be kind of hard though, I think. But yeah.
Oh my god, there's gotta be an Alaskan VTuber.
I keep meeting Canadians. I don't know about you.
Yeah,
but
really?
Like so many Canadians. Like, what the fuck? Where are they coming from? Well,
that's
Canada.
Canada.
But I'm like, what the heck?
They're all coming out of the woodworks. It's because it's warming up, right?
It was funny. I tweeted, if I meet one more Canadian VTuber, I swear to God, I'm gonna drink an entire bottle of maple syrup. And then somebody's like, you called? And I'm like, no! Damn it, another one. But yeah, that's been a joy. It's also always a pleasure to get to know the person behind the VTuber when they feel comfortable sharing. Like,
yeah,
when you become those really good friends, like that you feel like are, when you feel like they are like IRL friends, sometimes you just click that good.
Oh yeah, we have a small group of VTuber friends, or like friends that we've played with online, and we're all like, we've talked about planning trips to like visit each other and like meet, and it's cool because you find that it's more than just like an online friendship, like it's actually a genuine friendship.
Yeah. It can, I don't know. I thought everybody, when I was going into this, I thought nobody would want to do that. Like, that's like the whole point of VTubing is to keep yourself 100%, you know, anonymous.
Right. It's just like this networking thing that you're just this. Yeah.
And there are people like that, but there's like I feel like there's way more people that are like totally down to just meet IRL and hang out, or don't
Oh
give a
yeah.
shit about like showing their faces. You know,
Mhm.
there's so many more
Yeah.
people than I expected, and it's interesting.
Yeah. That is very interesting.
So when like you saw that guy on Twitter, it's like I hate it when they show their faces. It breaks immersion, right? I thought
Yeah.
I was like impressed that so many people pushed back against that.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Like
it's whatever floats your boat, but like I'm just impressed that so many people are
yeah.
like fuck it.
I get having like this image of like I'm Av online, right? But like
Mhm.
I obviously have a real life too, and I'm not gonna push myself to always be in character on stream, and I'm not gonna like there's things I get excited about in the real world that I'm gonna want to share, and I get like the thought of your character online, but you're also you, like you're representing you, so it's okay to share that part of you.
Yeah. Like it's like getting mad that like the voice actor for a cartoon character you like doesn't look like the character.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you serious? Come on
Or it
now.
doesn't actually sound like that when they talk
How
normally.
dare you not be a cat person IRL?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
How dare you put on a voice for that
How
character?
dare you break my fantasy? I mean
My
immersion.
childhood.
But yeah, that's a fun part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, good summary. This is probably the hardest question. What unique quality do you think you bring to the table as a VTuber? What do you think
Yep.
people are gonna know you for?
So this one, was definitely a hard one. This was one of the questions. I was actually talking to a friend at work today about this question,
Hmm.
and it's one of those questions like, I think I said it at the top of the show when someone asks you to like talk about yourself, you like blank out and you're like, I don't know, or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you don't because you're you, you don't notice certain things about you, and even the other day, I pointed out to a friend and I was like, you know what, you always do really good streams when you play like this type of game.
Hmm.
And he was like, I never noticed that. And I was like, you wouldn't notice that about yourself. It's like something that other people would notice about them, like yourself.
Hmm.
But I I don't really know what would be my unique quality besides like I did I did have to ask a friend because I wanted to know someone else's opinion. And they made me really think about like just how like I guess genuine I come off. So I guess to a lot of people I come off very genuine and like humble, and
Yeah,
I
I would say so.
I don't really like beat around the bush too much, and I'm like pretty straightforward too when it comes to like certain things. But I guess like that's kind of like my genuine like emotional feature, I guess. I don't know if I have like a unique like game style that I play or
Hmm.
things like that. But I think like me as a person, my personality is what's gonna shine through. That's unique because I'm me and no one else can be me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's something I noticed. It's very laid back and easy to talk to you. I feel when
Yeah.
I come in your stream, it's like
I definitely am a very like laid back person.
yeah.
I don't know why, but this subject comes up at work a lot because I work in an environment where like people can get frustrated easily or like and like if they're
Fights.
frustrated, not really fights, but just like it can be stressful. And I always tell my manager, I'm like, like I don't know why I have to say this, but I feel like I have to say it because our managers are always worried about how people are feeling and like their emotional state because
Hmm.
people can get stressed. And I always tell them like I'm such a laid back person. Literally nothing bothers me. Like yes, I can get peeved over something or something can bother me, but I
Yeah.
don't let things bother me.
Yeah.
And like you just have to understand that like you can come tell me anything. You can tell me to I work in like a production kind of environment, so you can tell me I need to remake this like 10 times and I will and I won't get frustrated. I literally don't care. Like so
Yeah.
I definitely I get that feeling that can come off of me, and other people probably like dig that. Like they seem really chill and
That's actually
genuine.
you don't have anxiety from like what's the word?
Um
Like I would have anxiety before I started taking meds myself. But like
mhm.
now that I take the meds, it's like whatever. Like when I start thinking more about the grand scheme of things. Like, do I really need to worry about this? Does this need to
Right.
like be on my mind right now? Like I'm at work, I'm doing my job. All I gotta do is my job. I
Yeah.
take care of what I gotta do. What's happening in
I
other parts, like other departments, not my problem.
Right.
Like you guys fix that
Um,
shit, I just handle my part, you know? Well,
I
like
mean,
my job's very compartmentalized in the job I work though, so
yeah.
it
In
might
the
just be
job I
me.
work at, I have to work with like everybody on the floor. So
Hmm.
it I can't I mean I do keep to my corner sometimes,
Hmm.
but as for like the anxiety thing and like worrying, I mean there are like things like I probably worry about, but I really don't like to let things get to me because I know it can make me feel upset or make me feel worried.
Yeah, yeah.
So if it's something that's not like super apparently stressful or like life altering or a big decision, it most of the time doesn't bother me or I don't let it bother me.
Yeah. Especially at work, it's like I'm not gonna let this shit weigh me down any more than it has to,
Hmm.
I feel. Like
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna worry about it outside of the job. Then
Oh
again,
no, you can't you can't do that.
I feel like an hourly position is like that. A salary position, not so much. Where like they
Right,
can
because you're
just
getting
work you
paid either way.
forever. They can just work you as
Yeah.
long as they fucking want, pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's true.
I feel like that's an ass kind of position to be in. Even though like,
Mhm.
because I wonder why would anybody want to do that? But like the benefits are usually way better, stuff like that. So
Right.
it's like give and take trade-offs.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I try not to stress out at work because I feel like it's just not worth it.
No, it's not. And I work in an environment where like it's production. So I feel like a lot of people feel like they need to hit a certain number or they need to work at a certain speed. And if someone in the production line works at a different speed than you, the
Hmm.
production line can get all like sorts of messed up. And I feel like some of the people I work with get really stressed over that or they just don't pay attention to what's
Yeah,
around them and they mess up like not the vibe but the movement of things.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And it's I find it comical because I have to find the comedy in it so it doesn't bother me.
yeah,
But there's
yeah.
some people that just they worry too much and my job is so like my manager's so cool where she's not super like she doesn't come up to you and be like you need to be making at this speed or you need to she's very nice about things and I don't know why people get stressed out because it
It's
literally is
it
probably the best
sounds like
production job you could have.
your job values quality way more. Like make sure you do it right versus like doing a shitload.
Oh
It's just
yeah, definitely. We're
honestly
not like a
probably for the best.
yeah. I haven't had this job for like very long, like less than a year, and I was very scared going into a production job,
Hmm.
thinking it was gonna be like hound dogging and like very stressful. But I got lucky, and I'm not in that kind of company. So
Yeah, that's good. I do think it
yeah,
depends on the company. Like some
yes,
companies don't have their priorities straight, like mine, but I don't let that stress me out
no, I work for
personally.
a very small company, so I feel like it hasn't gotten to that point.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, and it does look like that transfers over to your streams. Very good.
Yeah.
Like I
I
feel like
like well, and also like as a streamer, you don't want to bring stress into
no,
your stream because
no.
then other people are gonna feel that way.
Nah, people like it's like viewers can like smell any
Oh
negative
yeah.
like emotion in you, like
Mhm.
an animal. Like if you're scared, they can smell it, they can feel it.
Mhm.
If
It's
you're
this.
frustrated, they can feel it.
Oh yeah. It's the same thing we talked about earlier. How it's okay to take breaks. Like if
Yes.
you're having a bad day, don't force yourself to stream. Like you don't
Yeah.
have to. You can take a break.
One of my previous guests actually, like, she was homeless for a while and like
Oh
still
wow.
VTubing, and I'm like, how the fuck did you manage?
Wow,
But
that's
for her
crazy.
in particular, I don't know, she was able to do it
Mhm.
because she felt like VTubing was a safe space and escape. I guess for
Okay.
some
Yeah.
people it might work,
I
but
could see
like
that.
I would take a break if I was in that spot. But
Yeah.
I guess some people use it like it's like a Zen meditation thing. But
I
like,
could see that. Like when you start stream, it's like a
yeah,
new territory. You're kind of
yeah. I don't know.
yeah.
It's interesting, but I don't think that works for most people. I think that's kind of an
Mhm.
exception to the rule.
Yeah.
But for the most
Definitely.
part, like if shit's fucked all around you, I'm like, go handle it, man. Go
Yeah.
handle it. Don't even worry about
Mm.
it.
Mhm.
Like the people that like you will be there regardless, I feel. But yeah, that's a good warm fuzzy feeling about being VTubing.
Yeah.
I believe that answers the question. So next, is there anything else you would like to tell the audience about yourself?
Ooh, about
Any of
myself.
your deepest, darkest secrets?
deepest, darkest secrets.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have any dark
Anything
secrets.
that you get canceled over, basically. I'm just kidding.
All right, we're gonna cancel me right now. No.
Let's do it. Oh, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. A question like this hard because like you talk about so much stuff over like all the past questions that it's like
Yeah.
trying to think of like that extra
Seems
thing you want to add on.
Pretty comprehensive. I try to be
Mhm.
comprehensive with these questions, but sometimes things like slip through the cracks. But if you feel like that was pretty comprehensive, we can just skip this.
I think that was pretty comprehensive.
Alrighty. Now, the
Yeah.
best part. Audience questions. Yay!
Yay!
If anybody in the audience wants to ask us anything you got on your minds, now is the time. Where are you hiding the bodies?
Where do I hide the bodies?
I have a policy of hide the body, eat the body, so.
Eat the body. I feed it to the lizards.
Dang, you got lizards to take care of that. I gotta eat it. Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm living on hard mode right now.
Yeah, you doing too much work, man.
Oh, num. It's okay. So have you heard of the song "I'm Blue Avendaria" by
Yeah.
Eiffel
Yep.
52? I forget the name.
65.
65.
65? Yeah.
So if you play that song backwards,
Oh no.
it the way it's pronounced is "hide the body, eat the body."
Is it really?
Yes, you can look
Oh
it
my
up.
god.
Not the way it's spelled, but the way it's pronounced backwards.
Pronounce. Oh, weird.
You wouldn't think that by the way it's spelled, but like pronunciation backwards sounds like that.
Whoa.
And that's my policy.
My mind's been blown tonight.
Yep. You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Didn't Shop asks, Nya or meow? Since you're a cat VTuber now,
Now that I'm a cat VTuber,
apparently.
it was funny because my chat kept going on about that like towards the end of stream, and I was like, you know what? The cat stream is for after dark, all right? And the sun's always out here. No.
I was be like, after stream, does that mean feed pics? But I thought that would be too weird.
That's where my chat was going to. So.
Oh dear. Okay. It's a joke on my stream, so I just saved it for you.
Oh, okay. I'll go with meow because I don't want to be associated with the cat VTuber.
I don't know if you saw, but my friend drew me as a cat. A cat
I
penguin.
did see. Yes.
And people
that
were
was
like,
good.
a lot of people were scared of it. It was great.
Yeah. So good.
I go for Nya, personally.
Yeah, it's cute.
Azu Nyan from K-On! He's great. Kitten probably goes with meow.
I don't know what that tail emote is, but I love it because it's just added on to anything.
Oh, Kitten loves using that shit.
Yeah, that's cute.
Too late, the damage has been done. Yep. Cat VTuber now.
Oh no.
Cat VTuber feed pics. There you go. After stream.
Oh god. I know, chat wants me to have a cat redeem on stream now.
You gonna put cat ears on your model?
I have been for
Oh dear.
for the stray stream.
Oh no.
Yeah, every stray stream I put cat ears and a tail on.
Well, you can just make it a redeem. Might as well.
Yeah, that's what they want me to do. They want me to do it as a redeem.
They want that shit to stay. Cat lizard.
No, it's gonna be 1,000,000 points.
Dang. Can you even set redeems that high?
I'm sure you can.
Jesus, I know I've done 100,000.
Yeah, I was about to say I've seen redeems for 100,000, so I don't know.
I had 100,000 redeemed for karaoke stream. I never want to do that, but like someone's getting close and I just took it away. Someone got to like 60,000. I'm like, uh-oh.
I know. Someone in my chat was asking, they're like, Av, you need a higher point redeem because I have all these points and nothing to do with them. And I was like, I don't know what to do, man. So I did a bald redeem so I could be like bald for 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's funny.
That's the only one I have that's like a
those.
high one. Yeah. I don't know what else I would do for like a high point redeem.
Interesting to think about.
Yeah.
Are you able to put your goggles on?
No, I can't put them on. I can put them on my 3D model, but I can't put them on the 2D model.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. I can take them away, though.
They'd be like magic, disappearing goggles.
Yeah, they just come right off.
Do you know Do you have a pet lizard, IRL?
I do.
So you're fond of them in general, reptiles in general?
Do
Or just
what?
lizards? Are you fond of reptiles in general or just lizards?
Yes, lizards are my favorite reptile, but I am very fond of reptiles in general. I've owned quite a few in my lifetime.
Hmm.
Right now, I only have one lizard because he is a big lizard and he is
A big boy?
work. He's a big boy and he's a lot of work. His
Ooh.
enclosure is 4 feet by 8 feet, so he takes up some space.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Dang, big boy.
yeah. But I've had a chameleon, I've had geckos, bearded dragons,
Komodo
all that
dragons?
fun stuff.
Have you had a Komodo dragon?
No, no, they get too big.
Yeah.
My boy right now is big enough, and
Oh,
he's
man.
like, dude, from like nose to tail, he's gotta be at least 4 feet now. I haven't measured him in a while.
I've read up on Komodo dragons a lot, actually. They're terrifying.
They are terrifying. They're
if you
really
get
cool, but
if you get bit, you're pretty much fucked.
oh yeah, you're gonna bleed out.
They're not poisonous, but there's so much fucking bacteria in their fucking mouths that like you're pretty fucked.
Mm-hmm. There's certain Komodo dragons that have some kind of bacteria in their saliva that makes it so you can't
Yes.
coagulate. Yeah.
Yes, it's bad.
Oh, that's scary.
Like, what is it? What's his name? Steve Irwin, I guess. He did an episode where he got really close to one, and I thought I was gonna bite him. Like, that guy's ballsy as fuck.
Oh my god, he's done so many crazy things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rest
But,
in peace, man.
Yeah, Komodo dragons don't fuck with.
No.
Do you know a lot of facts about lizards and reptiles in general, or like?
I know quite a bit, I would say. I'm really into like the domestic reptile scene, and they're it's still an ongoing thing, but there's a big thing with certain reptiles and like laws going on in my state that I'm like trying to keep up with really bad, because technically I have a permit to keep my lizard. He is technically illegal. You can't buy or breed them here in my state. I got him before the laws went into place, and like
So
going
you're-
through that whole process of like trying to fight it and then like having to sign him up, and now the government knows that I have him.
They got a fuck. Do they have a
like-
fucking chip implanted in him or something shit?
Yes, he has
Oh.
a chip just like a dog.
Oh wow.
So if he ever got out and they like caught him and they scanned it, I could get in huge trouble for it. I'd
Oh,
have to
dear.
have like certain specifications for enclosure stuff, and yeah, it's a lot.
That's pretty stressful.
It is, but he's worth it. He's a big cute boy.
You should do like a stream where you like record him messing around or something.
We've done bath streams before, actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, and
Nice.
it's a bit to set up recording in the bathroom, but he has to have soaks every once in a while to help him shed and just to get some moisture, and we've done bath time streams.
Time to lose him in a boating accident? Oh no.
No, that'd be
No.
me.
No, Travis. I was thinking you could have like a redeem for like a reptile fact. If
Yeah,
you know
that would be
enough.
kind of cool.
Yeah,
But I'd
yeah.
have to like come up with one on the spot.
Or
I'm
have
more
like
of
a
like,
list of them.
yeah,
Have like facts,
guess-
like a fact sheet. that you can
yeah.
read
My
from.
more knowledge is like if it comes up in talk, or like you're like, oh, like I love. Okay, my favorite kind of lizards are geckos, and I could like tell you like 12,000 probably different kinds of geckos. And I could be like, just randomly like, oh, this kind of gecko is more aggressive than this kind of gecko. Or like, I don't think it would be like, I don't know if I'd come up with one on the spot. Like, that'd be kind of hard.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. Bathing stream though, that sounds great.
Yeah, they're fun. And I think I have some clips on Twitch from them, but
Oh,
they're,
nice.
okay, so as soon as he goes into the bath, he poops within seconds. Like, it's inevitable.
Oh no.
So, Stream gets to watch me clean up poop. And
Ew.
he also like he has a love-hate relationship with the bath because it feels nice and warm and it's good on his skin, but he never wants to be inside the bathtub, so he's always trying to climb out, but he splashes everywhere and makes a mess. And
dear.
he's got a personality. He's quite funny.
It's like watching a cat.
A little bit.
With, like, they don't
He
wanna get
definitely
in or something.
scratches like a cat. I have to wear like long sleeves whenever I give him a bath because he's at the size now that it doesn't matter how much I trim his nails. If I carry him, I'm coming out with scratches.
Oh dear. Inevitable. Inevitable.
Like pretty bad scratches too.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do cosplay.
I do. Been doing it for a long time.
So you're like more or less professional cosplayer, or just like really skilled one?
What's considered like a professional cosplayer?
I think, well, in my opinion, it'd be like you hire like fucking photographers to take pictures of you, or you go to
Uh,
special events, like designated events for it, as like a
yeah,
guest.
yeah. Okay, so I wouldn't be a professional because I don't guest, and I'm not a huge like pay someone to do photography for me. I'm more of like
You rather just do
I'm
it
the photo.
yourself.
Well, yeah, I'm the photography friend in the group, so I take pictures of everyone else, and then I ask someone, "Hey, can you take a few of me?" And they're like, "Sure," like, and they do the best they can, which is fine. I don't mind.
Yeah.
But definitely, like, I would consider myself pretty skilled cosplayer. I pretty much make everything that I wear.
Neat.
Yeah,
Nifty.
and I go to conventions all the time, and I won some awards for like costumes and stuff.
Nice. I seen
Yeah.
the pics you posted. They're pretty great.
Yeah, yeah. We just went to a convention not too long ago, and it was a lot of fun.
Do you have a particular favorite cosplay you've done?
Oh, you can't ask that question.
Oh, okay, my
I've
bad.
I've done so many. It's like really hard.
Okay.
It's
Where
really hard to pick a
could you
few.
name some that you're particularly fond of?
Yeah, I could name some fun ones. There's some like older ones that were really fun that I would love to like redo. I did Valdo from
Oh
Soul
no.
Calibur.
Oh no. That dude's a creep. Oh
So, okay,
wow.
okay. If you were to ask me the question of what's my unique quality with cosplays, it's the weird shit.
Oh
I
god.
I rarely do main characters, and I always want to do a fun character, right? So
Yeah.
like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, for example, I've probably done um 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done 4 cosplays from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. 2 of them were stands. One of them was Wamu.
Yep.
The most normal one I ever did was Yasuho from Part 8, and she's not even in the anime, so people don't really know who she is.
Huh. Interesting.
So I
Like
would
the
say
one
that's my unique quality for cosplay.
that's a Valdo oh goodness.
Okay,
Were you like bending over backwards and stuff?
I sweated my ass off because I did the
Ooh.
version where he's wearing like the yellow and purple fur pants and
Ooh.
like
Oh
yeah,
no. That
it
sounds
was
was it during summer?
yes.
No.
Imagine like I don't mind saying where I live, but the Florida heat, it was
Oh
a swamp.
no. Oh,
Yeah.
all the fucking and how humid it gets over there.
Yeah, dead summer in
No.
Valdo in fur. It was
Poor
hot.
poor
But it was a
Abby.
super cool cosplay.
Ooh. Sweat for what you love, huh?
Oh yeah. Let me think of some other ones. I did the Traveler from Journey. That was a really fun one. That was probably one of my
Oh.
first cosplays I ever sewed myself.
Hmm.
And I
Neat.
was like really proud of it because I had like no sewing skills at the time.
Neat.
Um the JoJo stands I did were really fun. I did Kiss, which is from part 5, I think.
Okay.
No, Kiss. Who's Kiss's stand? Part 6. Part 6, sorry. So I did Kiss, which is part 6, which is Ermi's stand. And then I also did Spice Girl, which is from part 5, and that's Jolene's stand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
I
not
like how
Jolene's.
they call her
Nope.
Spicy Lady in the
Spicy Lady,
English dub
yeah.
because gotta avoid the copyright.
Gotta avoid the
Oh
copyright, yeah.
goodness.
Don't mind me just scrolling through my cosplays real quick. Oh, I did, do you like Demon Slayer?
Yes, I do.
Yes, Hamster. I didn't mean Jolene. I meant, who am I thinking of? I can't remember her name. Pink hair. Part 5.
Trish.
Trish, yes.
Yeah.
Trish's stand is Spice Girl.
Spicy Lady. I can't get
Spicy
over that.
Lady.
I can't get over that. That's funny.
It's so good. Oh, so Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, I've done 2 cosplays from Demon Slayer because I do really like Demon Slayer, but I feel like the fan base has gotten a little bit out of hand or like out of touch where I'm not like really into it anymore.
It's very well animated. The fight scenes are cool, but like I don't think the story is like particularly noteworthy. It
I
seems
got
pretty
really into
standard.
it like for the first season, and I did see the like train movie. It was pretty decent. But I'm not really like into it anymore. But one of like the really cool cosplays I did from it is I did Rui, which is like the spider kid,
Mm.
and that was a lot of fun.
Mm. Nice.
Again, doing the weird characters. I've also done Akaza from Demon Slayer. Oh, that was
Akaza,
fun.
that's right. Who was that again?
He's got like short red hair. He's got like blue lines all over him.
Oh, that demon
The
guy.
demon.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That'd be like a crossplay then.
Yeah, I've done a lot of male cosplays.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
I like seeing those.
Yeah. I'll give like 2 more. Oh, I've done Best Girl Darkness a couple times. I love cosplaying her.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. And one
Miss
of my most
Masochist.
recent, yes, one of my most recent like really favorite ones was I did Harley Quinn, but I did the Batman ninja version of Harley Quinn.
Okay.
And it was really fun to do, and I love her hair, and she's my favorite version of Harley Quinn.
I like the new 52 Harley Quinn particularly.
Yeah, she's pretty nice.
The red and blue like alternating outfit. That's my favorite. But
that one's cool. Yeah.
yeah.
I've always wanted, like, I like Harley Quinn. I've always wanted to do her, but I feel like she's so overdone, and everyone always does like the same cosplays of her. So I knew like I wanted to do her, and eventually I just fell in love with the Batman Ninja verse, and I was like, I have to do it.
Gotta go against the grain.
Mm-hmm.
You seem like
and I won an award for her.
Oh wow, really? Nice.
Yeah.
You seem to like going like the extra mile to do something more challenging and more interesting.
Oh, definitely.
That's good.
One of my next things I'm planning is I really, really want to do Tiny Tina from Borderlands.
Okay.
So that one's going to be one that's going to be really hard, but really fun because I'm going to learn a lot of new stuff from it, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I hope to see more cosplays in the future. Thank you for sharing what you have. You're very talented. Like,
I'll sometimes post more. I don't care. Like, I'm fine with sharing IRL stuff on like the VTube page. Most of the time I blur like my face out just because it I don't know, I feel like because it's not VTubing content, I don't know, I just do it. But
it's up to you.
Once in a while I'll share some stuff on Twitter.
Mm.
And I'm also one of those people, so like all my cosplay stuff is underneath basically the same name. So if someone really wanted to find me, they could find me. And so I don't really care like too much about secrecy, but I don't go around telling people like this is me, you know?
Yeah. That's fair. Like some people want to share stuff, some don't.
Yeah.
But like don't like shame people one way or another, you know?
No. I've had people find my like cosplay Instagram before and they're like, "Hey, it's you." And I'm like, "Yep, it's me."
Yeah. Like just it's not really doxing yourself just to show your face, as long as you don't put like your address or some shit in there.
Right,
people are like terrified that they're gonna get doxed just from their face.
Even like my like cosplay stuff doesn't have my real name attached to it and doesn't have like all my personal information. So
yeah. Just don't put your fucking address in there. You're good.
No.
But yeah. I enjoy your content. Stopping by when I can.
Thank you.
I do enjoy just chilling and chatting. That's what I think Abby's best at.
I'm pretty good at chatting, even though I'm an introvert.
I haven't seen that many Lizard VTubers actually, like reptiles. Maybe I just haven't looked far enough.
I feel like because I am a like kind of reptile based VTuber, I have seen a lot. And like it's one of those things, especially like, when I first started, I feel like a lot of people network and find like other people like them. So I found like a lot of crocodile VTubers and like things like that. I remember there was one stream where every once in a while I want to raid someone and I'm like, there's not really a friend online I want to raid or anything. So I'll go like find someone playing the same game or something. And I just happened to raid this girl and I didn't even notice, but she was a leopard gecko VTuber and I was like, oh my god, you're a lizard. And
oh, nice.
It was so funny just like to happen across someone like that. But I feel like there's quite a few. And I like the reptile look. It's unique. I like it.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was when I started with Penguin VTubers. We just became like had kindred bonds with everybody.
Yeah. I remember
I think it makes it easier to connect with people because of that. Some people.
Well, you look for something that you have in common with someone, and that's how you can kind of like spark that connection and that communication. So definitely.
It helps break the ice with some people, yeah.
Definitely, yeah. I remember when Zake first started streaming, and he was like, "Oh my god, I got added to a Twitter list of penguin VTubers," and I was like, "That's so funny! Like, there's a whole group of you guys out there."
Oh yeah, there's lots of us. We did a big penguin collab with like 10,
Oh
it
my
was
god, that's
9 or
funny.
10 VTubers. Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah,
great. Good times, man.
that's cool.
Yeah, but that's also a big joy of VTubing. Like, you make kindred bonds with other VTubers and breaking the ice. It makes it easier. Yeah,
Yeah,
good times.
yeah.
All right. So does the audience have any other questions? Oh, Nicktoons, go right ahead.
Nicktoons got a question. I'll try to
He's
answer.
gonna be like, "Did you watch Nickelodeon as a kid?"
I love Nickelodeon. Oh, Forever Master, hello.
Hi,
I haven't
welcome,
seen
Forever
you in a
Master.
while.
Yeah, ask your questions now or forever hold your peace.
I'm trying to remember. I was in a stream not that long ago, I think with friends, and we were talking about old like Nickelodeon shows and such, and like just how they're so different than now. Like nothing. We were talking about Flapjack. You remember Flapjack?
Yes, I did watch that. That
We were
shit was
talking about like just
insane.
weird, strange old cartoons, and I'm like, man, like nothing can touch that nowadays.
That show got away with a lot, actually.
Dude, that show was great.
Oh, all the candy that was supposed to be
Oh my
innuendos for the
god.
drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not surprised it got
And like the
canceled,
gross, creepy up close
but yes.
shots.
Oh,
It was so good.
what was his name? Captain Knuckles, whatever the fuck his name.
Captain
That guy was a
Knuckles.
douchebag. Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
he was a terrible friend, but like, I'm glad he got fucked over a lot in the show. Like,
Yeah.
people would call him out of being an asshole all the time because he
What was the whale called her? Like
Ye-
Bubby or something?
But yeah, I think so. She was like, "You're a bitch." She did not like him, and I'm like,
No.
yeah, he deserved all the shit he got.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was a crazy show.
Yeah.
Do you watch anime, Av? Yeah, actually, we touched on that earlier.
When I have the time to.
Yes, we have the time
I-
off VTubing.
Yeah, I really haven't watched like anything new in like the anime world, I would say. I think the newest thing I've probably watched was Komi Can't Communicate.
Mm,
I
okay.
watched that when it came out. That was really cute.
Yeah. What? Nicktoons, what are you talking about?
Is it an anime quote?
Oh boy. Nicktoons, don't make me fucking smack you. But
Get
yeah,
the Bonkinator out.
yeah. But like, what was I gonna say? Past 2 years since I started, I've been slacking a lot too. So then like I went like, what are the best anime the past 2 years? And I just like watched like a curated list of the best shows, and that's just what I've been doing.
That's a good idea. I always have so my friends are like super into anime and they'll always be like, "You need to add this to your list. You need to watch this." And I was like, "Okay, I'll add it to the list." So like my list is so long and I don't watch anything.
Okay. It's a meme? Okay, I've never heard that meme.
I don't think I've heard that meme either.
Okay, be careful with the memes, buddies.
I had someone come in my chat the other day and they're like, "Av, what's your favorite meme?" And I was like, "I don't know." Like I literally could not think of a meme at the time.
There's so many fucking memes, but yeah.
There's so many. I was
Oh.
like, "I don't know."
One piece of advice I'd give to anybody when it comes to Twitter, like, if you're not sure of what to post on Twitter, when all else fails, just make a meme of your VTuber.
Oh yeah.
That's what I've been doing, and it's like, it creates a lot of interaction. People get a good laugh out of it.
Yeah, you gotta have fun with yourself. Make
Yeah.
fun of yourself too.
Yeah, that's something that I could, like, sometimes it helps people connect, so
Mhm.
I would do that. And if I
See,
can
like,
make somebody
that's-
laugh, I love it.
That's one of the hard things for me because I'm not like innately a social person. I'm not the type of person that like posts my every thought online. I can't think that way. I don't work that way.
Mhm.
So I always have a hard time like I should make a post today. What should I post? Like I always think that way.
Yeah, some days be like that.
Mhm.
Best advice I can do for Twitter is don't.
Don't.
You know, one thing that boggles my mind, like, do what you want to do, whatever floats your boat, but like when I see a VTuber quit, right? Stop
Mhm.
streaming, but then they still stick around on Twitter. And I'm like, why would you subject yourself to this torment of this
Yeah.
hellscape when you're not streaming? Like, Twitter's just a tool. The
I
network.
definitely with that side of Twitter, because I know so many people that use Twitter for like cosplay or just art or like
Yeah,
in
yeah.
like other social settings, but to stay in like the VTuber aspect of Twitter.
Yeah, just trying to be like a social media VTuber. I don't know, it seems
Mm-hmm.
weird to me. Unless you're an
It is a
artist or
little,
something.
yeah.
I don't know.
And it's funny because I do see people that are like, they're like Twitter VTubers or like they do
V-tweeters is the nickname they
yeah,
give them.
yeah, VTweeters, yeah, or they do a lot of other content on other platforms, but they don't stream a lot. But
Hmm.
in my head, I feel like streaming is like the easiest part of it.
Kind of,
Because all you
yeah.
gotta do is press go live and then you're just doing stuff like you play in a game like you normally would.
Yeah. I'm the modern wiki editor for Dungeon Defenders. Favorite games besides DD1 on Steam. Uh,
Rivermaster is very proud of their wiki editing for Dungeon Defenders, and they always want me to play it more. And I do love Dungeon Defenders, but I can never find the time to play it.
hmm. Hat in Time and Crosscode. Those are two games I want to play.
I really want to play Hat in Time. Yeah, I haven't played
It's
either of those.
something I'm really happy about is how far indie games have taken off in the past decade or so. Like
Yeah.
like they really like they're becoming like the best games of the year and stuff like that.
And the like accessibility to find them and like how like
Yeah.
I guess shared they are, yeah.
And they prove that you don't need the fucking cutting edge graphics to make a good game by far.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah. And it's also good for people that don't have like super amazing PCs, you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm really glad that indie games are taking off. So happy for that. But yeah, Twitter's a mess.
It sure is something.
Well, no, like everybody's
Dude.
there's always people fighting about shit that doesn't
Oh,
really
yeah.
even need to be argued or debated. I'm like,
I
why?
hate drama. I can't stand drama. I don't put myself in drama. I try not to associate with people that
Yeah.
like to dabble in drama. I don't get it. Like, but yeah, Twitter's something else for that.
There are times where something really like I feel like speaking my mind of. Like someone was like very specific things though. Like someone said
See, that's not drama. That's
yeah, yeah.
communicating a point.
Yeah. Sharing a viewpoint, trying to like you know, open people's minds a little bit maybe. Was
Yeah.
it somebody was like he posted a DM he got where someone was fairly politely asking if he wanted to collab. And
Mhm.
the guy turns him down. It's like, okay, I mean, it's fine to turn someone down for a collab, but like, then he's
Yeah.
like, don't ever do this to
Put him on
VTubers.
blast. Oh my
And I'm
god.
like, don't fucking shame somebody for asking you to fucking collab. Oh no, how
Yeah.
terrible. Oh
Just
no.
because you're the only one offended by it doesn't mean other people are going to be offended by
And like,
being
people are
asked that.
already like afraid to talk to each other. So I'm like,
Yes,
great.
that's so true.
I'm like, great, buddy. Good job being a
Yup.
douchebag. Like, yeah. I'd say that's only half true. A surprising number of indie games are poorly optimized. They manage to require game processing power as a Witcher game.
I
Sometimes, yeah.
do have to agree with that. There are some games.
Phasmo in particular, when it first came out, was like really poorly optimized, I think.
I played we did a stream the other day where I just had a bunch of I bought games on the Steam sale where it was like racing games. And so I bought a bunch of like these random little car games that I knew wouldn't take up a full stream, but we did like an hour of each game.
Yeah.
And there was one, it was a survival car game where you start off in a house and you kind of have to like fix up your car to get back on the road and like pick up parts along the way, and like you had to survive and eat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there wasn't much to the game, but it was so poorly optimized. My computer was having a hard time
Yes.
running it, even though my
Yes.
computer can run like great games. But that one game,
Definitely Kitten Shop. Definitely. The long drive? Oh no.
yes,
That's like an
that was
actual
the game.
eight hours of driving. I
The
believe.
long drive, that's the game.
Good God. Can't even run people over though. That's lame.
You can run over bunny rabbits.
Really?
Giant bunny rabbits that want to kill you.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
Minecraft, the best-selling game in history, is it? Did it beat Mario 3 and Wii Sports?
I think Minecraft is up there.
I mean, I think Wii Sports is still the highest because it was bundled with the Wii. That sold like
That's
hotcakes.
funny. Yeah, that's funny.
And so was Super
Wii
Mario
Sport.
3, I think. The best-selling video games. I want to check this. I know Minecraft's big. Look at the ranked list. Minecraft is number 1. What the fuck? And followed by Grand Theft Auto 5, Tetris,
Tetris.
and then
Tetris
Wii
99.
Sports,
No.
and then Wii Sports, and then PUBG Battlegrounds,
Really?
then the OG Super Mario Bros, then Mario Kart 8, then
Mm.
Pokemon Red, Green, and Blue,
Mm.
then Red Dead Redemption, and then Terraria. That's the top
Oh,
10, folks.
Interesting. Huh.
Dang, We Fit Plus is number 11. I thought Mario Bros 3 was like one of the best. Heck,
Guess not. Maybe
It's
if you look
not.
at like
it probably just got.
Nintendo or like.
Heck, I guess it got dethroned a while ago. Shit. Oh, all right. Well, I'm not too surprised about Minecraft, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's changing. I mean, I've got GTA 5 on every platform, so I'm part of that. Oh, damn. Oh, God. It burns down your computer despite taking up less than 1 gig of hard drive
Yeah,
space.
that game's crazy.
Good God. Jeez. Your fucking CPU just melts and you gotta buy a new
I
one
know.
just because of that game.
Which is funny because I got gifted the game because it was on my Steam wishlist, but I didn't realize how much of a survival game it was, and I'm awful at survival games. So
Yeah.
I want to give it another try, but I'm also really scared.
Funny because we played fucking Don't Starve together.
Yup.
And that's apparently one of the hardest survival games out there.
We didn't do too bad.
No, we didn't fucking...
Though one of us did starve.
Yeah. I played a little more afterwards, actually, and I got a little
Yeah.
better.
Oh,
I
good.
want to do more streams of that just to, like, get good.
Yeah. It's
a
one of
good-
those games that's frustrating, but you want to get better at it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Steve is a playable fighter in Smash Ultimate, and he is super unique mechanically. Steve, who's that? The long drive has options to
Minecraft
turn
Steve?
off hunger and such. Oh, really? Steve from... Oh, yes, Steve. Minecraft Steve, yes. Yeah, it's pretty up there.
Oh, that might make it better, Travis, if I can turn off hunger, so I don't have to pee and poop.
I didn't know you had to do that in the game. That's
You literally
funny.
have to. I didn't know either, and I was trying to press buttons because the game doesn't really tell you certain buttons, and I was like, I need to find what buttons do, and all of a sudden I pooped a turd on the ground.
What the fuck? You just
Yeah.
shit your pants?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I gotta look that up on YouTube now. That's just hilarious. That sounds hilarious.
Man, I should have clipped some of that stream because it was probably funny, but I don't think it's up anymore.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Well, me, I didn't start from the get-go, but now I'm saving all of my VODs, and then I'm
Yeah.
putting them on YouTube. Just throwing them on YouTube for
Nice.
shits.
Yeah, I'm starting to do that with like series or like one-off fun games with friends.
Mhm.
I'm really trying to like edit them down instead of putting just the whole VOD up, though that takes more time, but I'm seeing how it goes.
You can clip your YouTube videos too. So like if you want to go back and just like clip shit and make another clip compilation, you could do that.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, I just don't have infinite hard drive space or time to do it all the time. So like
Yeah, I
it's
get
kind of
that.
like it doesn't do that great like view wise, but like it's like
You
a
have it saved.
personal like
Yeah.
archive you can make.
There's
for
a lot
yourself.
of like really old streams that I wish I would have like saved the series because
Yeah,
it
me
was like
too.
so like I just have so many memories around it and it's just gone.
Yeah.
All I have
very
is the
true,
few
very true.
clips on Twitch.
Also, I'm really bummed that I missed most of that driving game stream. Yeah. Sometimes you want to go back and watch though. Apparently
Might have to play.
people actually watch my VODs sometimes. Apparently, I'm like, what the fuck? No way.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I had a longtime viewer that they're in a time zone that I think doesn't really allow them to get to my streams very often.
Hmm.
And so he missed my like debut stream for my new model, and he came in like at a future stream, and he's like, "I watched the VOD in school because I wanted to be there,"
Aw,
and I was like, "Oh,
that's sweet. That's very sweet.
yeah."
Yeah, Kitten watches my VODs actually.
Mhm. I do that with some people because I really don't watch TV, I don't watch really anime or anything anymore. I literally stick to like YouTube. And
Mhm.
if there's nothing on YouTube and I'm like working on something, I'll throw someone's like VOD up in the background if there's no one live in the moment.
Yeah, sometimes people do that for me too. It's very,
Yeah.
very humbling actually to
Mhm.
me.
Or like a guilty pleasure just because like personal information. My boyfriend and I are like kind of long distance ish, so a
Hmm.
lot of times I'll throw his streams on just to like hear his voice, which is I know super cheesy, but it's like also
Yeah.
it's just like soothing in the background.
I might have a girlfriend that does the same thing to me,
Yeah.
so I know the feeling.
Hmm.
She like watches my streams while she falls asleep,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Which is
either
sweet.
either my voice lulls you to sleep soothingly, or my voice is boring. So
Oh no.
I just like the best
Hopefully
when
the
it's like that.
first.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Apparently people like my voice too. I'm like, oh,
I
well,
have this conversation with Zig all the time because he's like, man, I can't listen back to my streams because I hate my voice. And I was like, you have like a nice voice. It's fine. He's like, I know people say that, but I don't hear it. And I'm like, everyone hates their own voice.
I don't hate my voice. I just don't think it's particularly. I've never been too particularly like thinking it's a good one, but I guess some
Right.
people actually like it. So I'm like, nice.
I feel like it goes that way a lot. Like I don't, I mean, I'm in the same boat. Like I don't hate my voice, but I like,
You
if,
don't
if
think
you
like
had, if you had to pick the perfection of a voice, it wouldn't be mine. Like,
yeah
and but like I've gotten used to it where I don't hate it because I've had to edit so many of my videos and make clips and stuff.
yeah. Like I'm not all that embarrassed when I hear my voice, but like
Yeah.
I just think I sound kind of silly. But I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily. It's just
No, not necessarily.
like sometimes when I'm trying to sound serious, I'll sound like or like goofy or some shit.
Mhm.
But yeah, Manga's voice is comfy. Yes, I've heard that. It makes me all warm and tingly on the side. Anyway, any last minute questions, everybody? Speak now or forever hold your peace until we stream again or whatever.
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, YouTube, TikTok, spam that shit. Like a lot. Like I've seen somebody explode because they post TikToks.
Dude, TikTok's such a weird platform
It is.
because it like you can get a lot of followers on TikTok, but they won't always like translate to other platforms. But TikTok's
No.
also such a weird platform where it's like the interactions and stuff or I don't know, it's just it's I can't explain it. It's a weird platform.
Oh, oops. Oops, that head pad is in the wrong spot.
Oh no.
They gotta have the trigger fire if you know what that is for head pats. But like
Oh.
my model's in the wrong spot for oh
Oh
dang it. I gotta
no.
thank you for pointing out I need to fix that.
Ghost head pats.
TikTok is basically Vine, yes. But it's like
Yeah.
you can't upload from your PC, you have to send it to your phone to upload.
I
I think
think
that's kinda
no, I
dumb.
think I think you can upload on PC on the
Oh,
web
can you?
browser. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
Oh, Benjamin, thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you. Are one of your favorite fictional characters Napoleon, King DDD, or something? Yes. It's also weird because like DDD could be my main in Smash, but he's not. I just never
Oh
picked him up.
no.
I should pick him up. He's not bad. He's pretty good. I just never got. Damn. Okay, I gotta go fucking get good at. That's another stream idea. Get good at DDD.
You're good. Yep.
Yep.
Have a
Uh,
training montage.
yep. Have like a knockoff version of the Rocky theme training.
Yeah.
I love Napoleon. He is best Pokemon. And that's why Sword and Shield pissed me off because he's not in that game.
That's so funny because that's Zake's favorite Pokemon too, and he's a penguin as well.
And Napoleon's a decent Pokemon too, I'm glad.
Yeah.
He's not terrible. Cat pats now. You're welcome, Penguin. Thank
That's
you,
true.
kitten.
That's true.
All you have to do is crouch and you win. As DDD? Oh, it's like his jump that he does when he crouches? Shit. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. One last question that I can think of.
Okay.
Who's your
Okay.
favorite VTuber in the indie scene?
My favorite VTuber.
Who you like to watch a lot in the VTuber scene? Hard
Oh.
mode can't be your boyfriend.
That's interesting because I mean I don't really watch a lot of VTubers like as a VTuber.
That is
Um,
another thing that people should like consider is that your VTuber friends aren't always going to be able to watch you because they're busy with their own
Oh,
streams and their own lives.
yeah.
So don't get like some people get mad if they don't watch each other, but like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they just can't. Like, I wish I could watch everybody, but
You can't have the time, and
limited
most
time.
people understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to look at other platforms aside from Twitter, because Twitter is just about entirely VTubers that use it, from my
Yeah,
experience. Like,
definitely.
you're not gonna find the dedicated viewers, So that's why TikTok and YouTube. I have absolutely no idea if I spelled his name correctly. Who? To play Burgess Meredith Lines? I have no idea what that is, actually.
I don't know.
DDD is a top tier crouch. Yeah, it is pretty good. Fuck.
I really can't think of other VTubers
That
that I
you
like
actually watch.
to watch. Yeah, because most of the time it's just friends that I throw up in the background.
Mm-hmm. That you want to support.
Yeah.
Just don't got the time, Abby?
I don't got time for nothing.
It
I don't even have time for things that I want to do.
sucks. VTuber
Yeah.
sucks because of that.
It sucks though.
Anytime my streamer turns up just one time, I feel blessed. Streamer friends. Oh, yeah.
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 I mean, it's definitely like heartwarming when you see a streamer friend like pop up here in chat and say hi,
Yeah.
and then like even if you see them never message again, you know they just like stopped by to say hi, and
Yeah,
that's the time
it's
they had,
very-
and that's okay.
That it means a lot because their time is usually more limited than that of a person that doesn't stream,
Yeah, definitely.
He played Mickey and Rocky. Oh, okay. Got you. I have not seen all the Rocky movies, and it's been a while, so forgive me. Yeah, she'll have. Time is, like, even if someone's not able to sub, if they spend their time watching you and talking to you, that's more or less the same thing.
Oh
me.
yeah, and it's the same with like interactions on like Twitter. Like if my
Yes.
friends post things, I like try to interact even if I'm not on Twitter all the time because I'm just not on social media a lot.
Yeah.
But I try my best to interact, and they do the same with me.
I don't like those, like, I'm summoning new VTuber friends tweets, and then, like, people will comment, like, and, like, they'll follow, right? And they might do follow for follow. But
Yeah.
then, like, they'll never talk outside of that.
Yep.
So I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Like, I've tried talking to people that post that, and they're never really interested in talking. They just
Nope,
want
they
the
do
numbers.
they want the number. Yeah, that's all it
Yeah.
is.
That's not, and then, like, even if you get the numbers, it doesn't mean shit if you guys never talk. If you never talk to any of them. So I would say that
Yeah.
interaction is way more important than the numbers in general.
Yeah, most definitely.
So I look for people that want to talk and do stuff on Twitter. Because then again, like, also the number on Twitter doesn't really correlate to Twitch either. Like,
No, not at all.
like, you see, oh, I've got like 10,000 followers, but like very few viewers. Or the
Yeah.
opposite. I've seen the
I
opposite
mean,
a lot.
there's a lot of things that just don't correlate
Correlate,
cross-platform, yeah. And
When I-
that's nothing that anyone's doing wrong. Like if someone feels like they've got a lot
No.
of viewers here but not here,
That's
doesn't mean
something-
anything.
That's something that you kind of learn as you go in VTubing. Like, I thought Twitter was like way more important than it actually is.
Yeah,
because of that.
definitely.
And then you realize that, like, viewers are on other platforms. Like, that's where you find them.
Yeah. Well,
Twitter
definitely
is-
like with Twitter, Twitter's more of a networking thing because
Find other
everyone-
streamers.
yep,
be
everyone
friends
you
with.
follow and follow you, it's streamers. They're not going to be viewers.
Yes.
Yeah.
The point of Twitter is to meet other content creators, to network
Mhm.
with them.
Yeah.
Great content, and yeah, some you'll become good friends with. Some you maybe collab once, never again, but at
Yep.
least you're talking to people and doing stuff with them. That's what matters.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I put out a tweet like was it was that guy that's like disappointed and then like excited. I
Yeah.
forget, I think like he's like no, and then he's like yes, and the first thing was like asking for follows and tweets, and then like instead actively interacting, commenting, liking, and DMing,
Yes.
and setting up
Yep.
collabs. That's what you need to go for.
Yeah.
So I guess you could say you're just chilling with the Ice Emperor. Yep, pretty much. Welcome, Rye87. That's what this whole show's about, chilling.
Chillin.
When I go back to class, I won't be able to watch people as much. Yeah, definitely. There are, like, waves, ebbs and flows in viewership because of that.
Mhm.
Like, I think summertime, like, my views drop a lot, naturally. I think because people are going on vacation and stuff.
Mhm. They're doing things.
Yeah, and, like, maybe their schedules just change entirely. So, like,
I think what happens over summer is like people get on less consistent schedules. So like
Yes.
they're not gonna show up every time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they become pretty irregular, or maybe they're just somewhere without reception, or they can't really use their phone to watch
Yeah.
shit. They're not going to be at home, so there's a lot to like consider with like time schedules and stuff, seasons. But yeah, I think that about covers it. I think that about wraps it all up in a nice little bow.
I think so.
Roughly
I've
at the
spilled my
two-
heart out for you guys.
Roughly at the 2 hour mark, but yeah, thank you everybody for coming out today. Thank you for the raid, Av. Thank you for your
Of
community
course.
hanging out today. Had a good time. Everybody check out Avendaria if you haven't.
That's me.
Check her out there. There's her Twitch. If you want to stick around or whatever. If you want to see more of my streams, I do random shit, horror games and stuff. When is your next stream, Av?
My next stream will be not till Tuesday.
Okay.
I stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. Is like my main schedule.
Okay. Yeah, look out for Av next Tuesday. What are you going to be playing?
Oh,
you
that's a
know?
great question because we just finished Stray, so now it's time to start something new. So I don't know.
We got a surprise coming up.
I know. Wednesdays is Wonderland Wednesdays. We're playing through Tiny Tina with Zake and Mooney.
Right.
So Wednesdays is that game, but Tuesdays and Thursdays I'll have to pick a new game now.
The scene of this interview could be DJ Groove's filming for annual Bird Movie Awards. What the heck?
Why a bird movie?
Av is a slot in for Hat Kid. Huh? My summer car?
Like a Hat in Time?
Oh, okay.
Maybe? I have games in my Steam library that I need to get through too.
Oh yeah,
So I'll probably look through there and find something.
I've got how many? I've got like over 2,000 games on Steam.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I don't have that many, but I have.
I've been buying all the humble bundles for the past like 10 years or
yeah.
so. So like if you're poor and looking for a lot of good games to get for cheap,
Yeah.
hit up Humble Bundle, man. Those bundles are fucking awesome.
One of my friends will always send me stuff like, "Hey, I think you'd like this bundle." I'm like, "Cool."
Like $10 and you get $10-15 you get like entire series and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's excellent deals for anybody like that's gaming on a budget. Or, itch.io has all kinds of free shit too.
Yeah.
So, if you're on a budget, there you go. Anyway.
Ooh. Oh, I think I know what I want to play. Well, there's a game I want to play that's like an indie game, and I don't know if I want to play it for a stream or like make a YouTube video out of it. But it's a really ridiculous game.
There's also some games that I think are better to stream than others. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I liked voice acting a visual novel I was reading. But like I feel like it's more fun to just do it off stream. So I can like focus on the story, you know?
I could see that.
Yeah. Anyway, since you're the guest today, Av, is there someone that you'd like to raid? Just for the raid.
Let me see if I have any friendos online. Nope.
Oh my, okay. All right. I'll pick somebody then.
Okay, you do that.
But yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out tonight. Stick around for the raid if you want some extra points, and let's see.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, anytime, Av. You're fun to, very chill to hang out with.
Thanks.
My friend Oki-chan's doing Stream Raiders. I think that's like you have a bunch of like avatars on screen or something.
I think so. I think it's like an interactive game with chat.
I think that'd be a nice transition. If anybody wants to go hang out with her, she's cool. Alright, let me get this started. Oops. Her name is Oki-chan. She's doing Stream Raiders. yeah, y'all can go, go hang out with her. She's cool, fun to hang out with. And yeah, everybody have a good night. Thank you again, Av, for coming to hang out tonight.
Of course.
And yeah, stick around for the raid, everybody, if you want some extra points. And let's see. Tengu Lizard podcast raid.
Good night, hamster.
Copy this raid message if you want to join the raid. Don't copy down the emotes if you're not subscribed. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Good night, everybody. Night night.
Good night.